Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Raj. How is it going?
Everything is fine.
243rd session. We met at 241st session. That means you have taken one more session, it seems.
Okay.
So, how was your day so far? Good, bad, average,
Yeah,
worse?
it's been going good.
Tell
And
me.
how about yours?
Marvelous, marvelous. I could cover a lot of ground, doing a lot of work, and
Okay.
there were few things that I could catch up with. And I started my sessions at a little late today. I mean, my first session was um, at 1 o'clock. Yeah, usually I start.
Okay.
Then I have my other sessions during the evening. That's how it is. So how was that your day is has turned out to be pretty good? That's what I asked.
What?
How is that your day turned out to be pretty good? So what was good about the day so far?
Like, I have been learning all the day through. I started my days with reading newspaper, and after that, I was looking forward to the other uh, feedbacks after I rejoined. So I was going through all the feedbacks of the different tutors and try to find out or figure out which is going to suit me the best.
Mhm.
And I did all that. So whole day I have been on YouTube only, or like my mobile, glued to my mobile, so something like that.
Great. So again, a very nice topic today. And I think there is an extempore. Would you like to go by the session document, or you want to talk something else, bro?
Anything.
You tell me. You tell me. The choice is always on the other side.
Okay.
I'm always with my hands up in the air. I'm ready to.
So
I'm ready
the
to get
topic
initiated.
seems nice, like introvert and extrovert.
Yeah.
So we can go through that.
So what do you consider yourself? Before that, there are two extempore topics which I saw.
Okay.
I would like you to spend some time on that if you are okay with it.
Yeah, sure.
I'll give you both the options. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent.
Right.
And the other one is everyone must, this one is too good. Everyone must invest in themselves. Do you agree or disagree? Whatever. So you choose whatever.
Like
Which one would you like?
I agree with both.
So
And
you will speak on both then.
so the first one is that nobody can make you
Yeah.
inferior
Yeah. What is
without
your
your permission. So
right?
unless you are willing to feel inferior, nobody can make you feel inferior. That is what the meaning of that sentence is, that I can
Absolutely.
uh, take out of that.
Yeah, I always tell this.
And
It's a very nice one. Yeah.
yes, I do believe in that, because it's always up to an individual. Like we have been talking all this in different sessions to some way or other as well. Like it depends on us, and instead of trying to say why me, we should always think that it is up to me. So if we think that way, it is useless to think about others and what they can think of you and how they treat you. So if you are able to be in a position where you can decide whatever you want to do, then of course nobody will make you feel inferior in any way. And in the second one, that is to invest something on yourself. Yes, I do believe in that. And it is like depends on the situation, what kind of situation you are going through, and what do you want to do next. On the basis of that, you can figure out and then start working on yourself. Because as we say, the whole life, we have to learn something or other. So life is, it is like lifelong learning process, no matter what we are trying to learn. So learning should never end. And in that process, we should definitely devote some time to ourselves in some way or other, like learning some art, or if not, then spending time with ourselves, like meditation, and in doing some introspection, what I want to do, what I have done till now, where I gone wrong, and what do I want to do next. So
Brilliant.
yes, these are the things that I can think of right now.
So, bro, we'll just move back a bit because I mean, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. I think to me, it emphasizes the idea that we perceive ourselves and the value we assign to ourselves ultimately lies within our control.
Right.
So, I have a few questions in extension to that. Can I?
Yeah, sure.
So, if I feel that our perception of ourselves, that means defining our self worth and our confidence are the crucial factors in how
Right.
we interpret and react to internal situations.
Right.
So when we have a strong sense of self and believe in our own worth, mm, it becomes harder for others to make us feel inferior or inadequate. So do you think sometimes our self profession I'm so sorry, our self perception serves as a kind of a shield against those negative influences?
Yes, I do believe in that,
Hmm.
because when we say something about ourselves, self confidence and all. So whatever we are doing, if we are self evaluating ourselves and we are unable to get to the point that okay, I feel inferior to myself, that I have not reached to the level where I wanted to. So if I'm going through all this kind of mindset, of course I'm allowing others to do that as well. So if I get some point from others, that can make me feel that way. But if I have confidence on myself, at that point of time, it hardly matters what other think or what other is saying to me. Whatever I have in my mind, I can work accordingly, and then I will not allow the others to rule my mind.
So, Raj, I have two more points on this. One is,
Yeah.
do we sometimes rely too much on external validation for our self-esteem? I mean, what I mean is relying, how do I put this? Relying on external validation for our own self-esteem, brother. Do you think sometimes uh, it leaves us little vulnerable to the opinion of others? Because,
Uh,
yeah, because we are relying on that external validation, and
yes.
by the time we cultivate that sense of internal validation, recognizing our own strengths, accomplishments, values, we become a little less reliant on outside sources for self-worth. But this is the difference I'm telling you, because I'm about to complete 10,000 sessions on clapping Goraj very soon.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I'm about to. So but what I'm trying to tell you is that this is what I found, brother. I mean, it's too much of external validation. Sometimes it is good to be self-reliant also. What is your
Yeah, of course. And I cannot answer this question in black and white. It depends upon the person, the individual, and it depends upon the situation as well. Like sometimes for many personal, it cannot be, they can be self-reliant. But on the other hand, there are so many person who believe in this, the external validation more, and depending on their situation. Like what I have observed, for example, if I talk about myself, no matter what I was doing, every time I used to look forward to external self validation, because when I was growing up, I I had been designed, or I had been made to live in such a situation or such a scenario where I was not able to think anything on my own. For
Hmm.
everything, I had to depend on others. So my decisions were being taken by others. And that shaped my life in such a way that it is tough for me to think on my own unless I have all the resources. So when I reach there, then after I realize that, okay, these are the things that can be done for achieving the goal, and I can pretty much surely say that I can do all this. So if I reach up to that situation, then the self validation becomes, I mean, self validation becomes more important, or external validation is not that important in those situations. But if someone is in such a situation where he is unable to do anything on his own, then he is always looking for external help or external validation, that okay, somebody has achieved something in this field, what he thinks about me. Do I really deserve this? Can I reach there? Or if he thinks that I can do, it simply means that I have the capabilities. All I need to do is I have to give my efforts there.
But Raj, I
So
have,
depending on these two situations,
yeah.
people can depend on their self validation or maybe the external validation.
So, brother, but I still feel that, again, my personal opinion, that by adopting, do you think so? What's your opinion? I'm asking. By adopting a broader perspective and understanding that individuals, they have their own biases, they have their own share of insecurities and limitations.
Right.
So we can minimize the impact of, can we minimize the impact of negative feedback by adopting a broader perspective? I mean,
Yes, we can.
yeah, because developing that resilience and the ability to bounce back, that's very important, which I had told you earlier. Ability to bounce back from the criticisms or setbacks. Do you
Yeah,
think,
sure.
do you think it
So
becomes easier when we prioritize our own self assessment and growth? Do you think so?
yes, the way I said earlier, that it depends upon the situation. But at the same time, no matter what kind of situation one is going in, if he has to do something, he will have to show that confidence in himself. And there, the self validation becomes more important. So,
Okay.
yes, external opinions matter, but if they are haunting you, someone, then it is advisable to set a goal on their own and then think about something, that whatever they are doing, whether they are doing right or not, they have to take that decision on their own, and that
Mm.
is the most important.
Right, brother, right, absolutely. So you have always said this to me that I have been an introvert person. Have been an introvert person. So what makes you think like that? I mean, is it that you have self-branded yourself?
uh, Not necessarily like the way the way I have grown up, or the way I have been living, or the way I have made myself a reserved person. According to that, I do feel that yes, like after going through these words, the introvert or extrovert, that yes, I am an introvert, because whatever I do, I just enjoy doing these things and being alone, keeping myself reserved, not talking much to others, not
Uh-huh.
giving my opinion for anything
Uh-huh.
unnecessarily. I mean, even after I know that okay, someone is talking some nonsense that hardly matters, and yet I'm not ready to give my opinion, because I know that no matter what I say, he is not going to change. So let it be. He should think his own way, and I should think my way.
In my
So
own
I haven't
my way.
designed in, yeah, I haven't designed in that.
I have been designed that way, you can say that.
Yeah.
I have been configured in that manner. You can say that. I have been
Yeah. Right.
conditioned. I have been conditioned in that manner. You can say that. Very nice, Raj.
Yeah.
How is your channel going on, Raj? YouTube channel. I mean,
Yeah.
are you doing something for the channel, or you're just posting the videos? That's it.
So till now, I have been posting only the conversational videos,
Okay,
and
you're still preparing yourself.
after like the after the gap,
Ah,
before the gap, it was doing a bit well, and after the gap, it is going a bit slow, but it's good.
hmm. Great, Raj. Anything that you want to ask me or you wanted to ask me?
Nothing. Yeah.
Nothing, sure.
Nothing I can think of right now. Yeah.
And how is the rest of the day spaced out for you?
Like this after this session, I'm going to have my lunch,
Yeah, me
and
too.
after that, okay, yeah, and
Okay.
after that, I'll go for taking tuitions.
Oh, and that's the time that you begin, or you do it in the morning also?
No, only in the evening.
Only in the evening, Raj?
Yeah.
And you teach for how many days?
Four from 4 to 8.
Okay, 4 to 8.
Yeah, 6 days a week.
So if I am a student, then how many days do I get to? Uh,
Six days a week.
6 days.
Yeah.
Oh, Raj, you are a rich man.
In terms of time, yes, I am.
Not in terms of money. That's what you're saying. Don't worry, I'll not ask how much do you charge, but I think. And how many students do you have?
Just like the home tuitions I'm taking right now, so 1 or 2 students every tuition.
And how do you get these students? I mean, a word of mouth, or what do you do?
Yeah, like word of mouth. Yeah.
Great. Okay, Raj, take care. See you soon, brother.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
Yeah. See you soon. Have a nice day.